Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I am doing Static Shock Special, Issue 1, so it's a one-shot. Alright, so let's talk about the cover first. I liked it and I disliked it at the same time, because I liked it because it has really good coloring and stuff. I like the art of it, I would say. The only thing I didn't like about the art is Virgil's face. He's like, I just didn't like that part of it. Definitely like the Static Shock sign. Kind of reminds me of the sign of the cartoon. It's definitely like it, so definitely like that. I'll just see Static Shock because we haven't seen a series of him in a very long time. So the cover is some likes and some dislikes. Alright, so let's jump into the story now. Alright, so Virgil's uncle comes out of jail, but he didn't really belong in jail. It's like a mistake. But he finally comes out of jail, and Virgil and his family are there to greet him. Him and Virgil and his uncle go on a run, and they find these Bang Babies. And Virgil's uncle had a fight with them in jail, and so they want to hurt Virgil's uncle. And we find out that Virgil's uncle has heart problems because he has a heart attack at his welcome home party. So he had heart problems, but if he wasn't in jail, then he would probably still be alive because the jail medical wasn't as good. So, but he kept complaining about it in the jail, but they kind of swished him away. They didn't actually help him out. So he has a heart attack at his welcome home party. Static gets revenge from those Bang Babies in his name, and that was the end of the issue. So, and we also have because this issue was a tribute to the writer of Static Shock, who died in 2011, Dwayne McDuffie. So we have a little story, a little remembrance of him, and we also have another article right here of him also. So this issue really was a dedication to him, which was very nice to see that we had a dedication to the writer and that DC cared. So it was definitely nice to have this issue for him. And that's one reason I would say pick this up, just before I even get into everything. It's just because it's a tribute to a great writer, and Static Shock is a popular cartoon, a popular character. He's a popular... I liked Static Shock because of the cartoon. And I liked the character. I picked up the issues, liked him in Teen Titans a lot. So he's a popular character because of the comics and the cartoon. And a lot of people know him because of that. So definitely a character people care about. So definitely the writer does deserve a tribute. He was a very good man also. And if you read his remembrance, he did a lot of things. So let's talk about the art. One thing I really didn't like in this issue was the art. It was like really bulgy and really sketchy, I would say. Yeah, so I didn't really like the art that much, though it could be a little better. So, I liked the issue again, because I really liked the cartoon, and I really liked Static Shock, and it really did show, who he is. So that was pretty interesting. What I didn't like, because, like I said, I liked the cartoon, so it's really different from the cartoon. Because if you see over here, they said all the names. Virgil's mom's still alive. And one of the important things in the cartoon was that Virgil's mom wasn't alive. And they had a whole episode about it, which was a pretty good episode, very touching, about how his mom died a hero and he missed his mom, blah, blah. So his dad had to take both roles on, and that was really what a lot of the show was about also. Because he had to be a mom and a dad, kind of, because he was a single parent and he had to deal with everything like that. So in this, I don't know if it's just in regular comics or just in this issue. So the mom is alive. So I guess it's a little bit more help for the father that they have two parents, just not one. So it's a little bit different from the cartoon. So definitely, like I said, great tribute to a great writer, and he deserves this tribute. I'm glad they did this issue for him. They were supposed to have a whole series, not just a one-shot. I wish they had that, but it's definitely a good tribute issue. The art, a little iffy on. I wish Richie was in it, because Richie was my favorite from the cartoon, but he's not in the comics. But we had, Frida from the cartoon that was in the comics. So we had people from the cartoon in this issue also. But, no Richie. Too bad. I like Richie, though. So definitely, it's a iffy. I'm like kind of on the border on it, but I would say pick this issue up for a tribute to give because it's a good issue. Just the art was little. I don't know. I didn't really like art. But if you're really big fan on the art, then you might not want to pick it up. But definitely, in my respect, I think you should pick this issue up. Static Shock Special. Hope you enjoyed. This was Comic Uno. Oh, and I give it 3 stars. So, see you guys.